friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and today I'm here to invite you to join me for Summer of the Masters 2025. If you like classic artwork and you like the idea of working on an on-theme diamond painting alongside other crafters, then this event might just be for you. Let me tell you a little bit more about it though, in case you're like, what are you talking about? Classic artwork, which sometimes we refer to as old masters, hence Summer with the Masters, is a lot of artists that you probably are familiar with, like classic Van Gogh with Starry Night. I have this beautiful kit that I worked on a version of last year called The Great Wave of Kanagawa by Hokusai. There's lots of other artists this includes as well. We're just taking the summer to celebrate these artists in diamond painting form. This will actually be the 5th year for this event, and it has certainly evolved over the years, and I want to fill you in on how this year might look just a little bit different, but know that it is super, super relaxed and very, very easy to join in on. So if this genre of artwork speaks to you, then you're invited to join in, and it'll be just very, very chill. So basically this event, this diamond painting event or diamond paint along, is going to be taking place during June and July like it has in past years. Very, like I said, relaxed, where you don't have to have a brand new kit that you're starting. You can bring over kits that you've worked on in past years. There's some crafters that have worked on the same old masters piece year to year, and I love seeing them pull out their projects each year and make more progress on them. And you're also not required to complete your diamond painting. It's just pull out your project to work on it as much or as little as you'd like to and go at your own pace. Now, as far as what artwork would fall under this category, so basically how we've done it in the past is said it's going to be artwork that's from before the current copyright year, which changes year to year. And this year is going to be really easy because we can just say from the 1920s or earlier. The current copyright year is 1929 and earlier is in the public domain. And so that's just kind of how we qualify it. If you're looking at a piece and not sure if it is from, what year it was created in, usually if you just Google the artist's name and the name of the piece, it'll be like the first thing that populates is the year that the artwork was created. Now, variations on the artwork, like I know, for example, Starry Night, there's lots of fun variations that are out there. Well, that artwork in particular, variations on this artwork were created after the current copyright year, and so those would not technically qualify, but classic Starry Night absolutely would. There are just a couple of quick exceptions because starting last year, it started to get a little tricky with things like Steamboat Willie and Winnie the Pooh entering the public domain. I think there's a couple other others that kind of enter the public domain this year. We are steering clear of those because we don't want to mess with Disney. And so it's really tricky to know exactly which iterations of these characters technically would, and what kinds of artwork specifically of these characters would be in the public domain. So we're kind of like avoiding those particular kinds of IPs, intellectual properties and whatnot, just to play it safe and really just trying to celebrate truly classic artwork is usually how you see people refer to the classics. So that's just an FYI. And as far as where you can get your kits from, it's really anywhere. That's the great thing about these being in the public domain is you can find really budget-friendly ways to get customs of these kits. You can get creative with it. And honestly, classic artwork is one of the easiest things to find like in stores or on Amazon. Like this is a Diamond Dots kit. Diamond Dots has a ton of classic artwork that would absolutely fall in this genre. This is from the Make Market brand at Michael's. And when I bought it, I think it was $9.99 or $12.99 before a coupon. And I was just in Michael's the other day. They still have a ton of really classic artwork that would totally fit the theme. And look, this one comes with a hanger on it and stuff. So those are all options. And I know that just kind of with everything that's going on in the world, it can be tricky to get customs from some of your go-to shops or get old masters from some of your favorite small shops. And so I want to acknowledge, I know that makes things tricky, but hopefully, that's as of the time of this filming, hopefully that's going to change for the better. And if you do decide to go that route, hopefully whatever you order will come in and you'll be able to join in, a little later on in the event. I am going to be hosting solo this year. So my co-host from the past couple of years was Anthony from Single and Placing. He is doing great. He is just kind of taking the summer off to do some amazing, wonderful things, and I'm wishing him all the best. So it'll just be me this year. And as far as what the event is going to look like, on YouTube. I'm not sure exactly how many videos and things that I'm going to be doing related to this event just yet. It's going to depend a little bit just sort of on my own schedules. We're going into the summer, but there will be some on-theme videos related to this event, including a kickoff video on June 1st, where I will recap everything related to the event and hopefully have some more details to share with you, and also show you what I'll be working on this year. If you're curious to see some of my past projects that I've worked on, I'll pop a couple up on the screen here. And I've done some customs, I've done some pre-packaged kits. Those are both, great options. And also, if you're so inclined to do a cross-stitch conversion project, which is where you take a cross-stitch chart and you turn it into a diamond painting on a blank canvas, that absolutely works as well. Just as long as it's a diamond painting, you're good to go. There's not a size requirement because even a small kit like this would work. Since there's no start or finish required, it's just however you want to join in on the event. Or I almost want to call it a diamond paint along because it's a little bit more casual this year in particular. I am planning to have some prizes, whether that's throughout the course of the event or just grand prizes. I will have those details for you when the event kicks off, but I'm planning on doing some gift cards from a variety of different shops in the community. So stay tuned for that. But if you're looking for a prize element to it, there will be one again this year. But like I said, it's mostly just about enjoying working on this sort of genre of diamond painting alongside other crafters that enjoy it as well. Because when we started this event 5 years ago, my original co-host was Jessica from Tiny Worlds of Wonder. When we started this event in 2021, there were very few shops that had kind of this classic artwork in diamond painting form, and it felt like kind of a fun niche that we wanted to tap into. And because they're budget-friendly ways to get your hands on these kinds of kits and do customs and stuff, and it was really fun to see everyone that kind of came out of the woodwork or joined us that was like, yeah, I really love this kind of artwork as well. So I'm excited for another year of Summer with the Masters with you guys. And let me just take a quick look and make sure I'm not forgetting anything. So I will have, as far as how to enter, on the launch video on June 1st, I will have an entry form, and that will be available starting on June 1st. So it's not going to be available before that, I don't think, but that link will be available in the video, and you'll be able to, officially enter at that time. And if there's any other components for how to enter for the event, I will absolutely be sure to let you know what those are once we have that launch video. But like I said, I'm still nailing down some of the little details, but wanted to make sure that you guys knew that Summer with the Masters is happening, so you can plan accordingly if you do want to join in. I will go ahead and have also a list of shops down in the description below that have Old Masters artwork. There's a lot out there right now, though some of them, as of the time of this filming, like I said, might have their shop on pause, and so I'm really hoping that things will work out, that they'll be able to reopen sooner rather than later. But I'll have that list in there, and it'll be a live list that I can update as needed. But however you want to join in, and wherever you want to get your kit from, or if you have something in your diamond painting collection already that you want to pull out, you can absolutely do that. So as far as my plans for projects for this year, well, I didn't get my kind of annual custom of a John William Waterhouse piece ordered on time, and so I don't know if I will be able to work on those. I'm afraid this might be the first year I don't get to a John William Waterhouse piece. I have done one every single year since the event started, working my way through his just gorgeous library of artwork. But I have a couple of kits in hand that are from past years that I may pull out. I have one that actually has a dragon in it that I didn't get to last year, so we'll see, but I'll be sure to share those with you as we go along once the event starts. So let me give you a super quick recap, because I know I've chatted about a bunch of different things and gone off on a few different rabbit trails here. So let's do long story short here. So this is for artwork that's in the classic artwork genre, or really the Old Masters genre, and that includes artwork that's from the year 1929 and earlier. As of this year, that's the current copyright year, and that is excluding Steamboat Willie and Pooh. This event is taking place from June 1st to July 31st, and to join in on it, there will be an entry form that'll be available when I have a kickoff video go up on my channel on June 1st, and so you can find the entry form then. I would also just gently ask you to watch that kickoff video because I will likely have some more details to share with you then and have more information about what prizes will look like and what videos and other things going on in the event will look like. So kickoff video June 1st and more details in that video. No requirements as far as there's well, as far as kits go in terms of you don't have to have a new start. You don't have to complete your kit by the end of the event. It could be from any shop, and it can be whether it's a prepackaged kit, a custom, or a cross-stitch conversion project. Any of those will work. There's not going to be like a weekly check-in post or anything like that. There's not a social media component that's required. There's not going to be a Facebook group. Like I said, this year it's really just going to be very, very relaxed and just hopefully just be something that's very easy to join in on as we all have, our summer fun plans and are just doing some diamond painting around those things. So let me know if you have any questions at all down in the comment section of this video below. I will be keeping an eye out and answer as best as I can. And let me know if you're planning on joining in some way this year, or if you're just going to be watching from the sidelines, or if you're still deciding. If you have any questions that'll help you make that decision, like I said, feel free to let me know. I'll also have some links below to past events playlists if you are like, I don't want to wait till June to really dive into this genre of artwork and I want to get a little head start on some Summer with the Masters fun. I have playlists for all of our past year's events that will be linked below, and you can go and take a look and see some of the videos we've done in the past. But all right, friends, thanks for watching. Excited to have this announcement to share with you today, and looking forward to seeing all your comments below and hearing about if you're going to be joining in this year. So subscribe if you want to make sure you don't miss the kickoff video and all my other diamond painting videos in the meantime. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, taking care, and that you have a day and a week that's as amazing as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.